What if your next car becomes your biggest regret? Hidden problems like engine failures and sky-high repair costs? These are the 7 worst cars to buy, according to Consumer Reports. Stay tuned and avoid making a costly mistake you'll regret for years. Number 7. Ford Bronco. The Ford Bronco, an iconic name that screams adventure and rugged freedom, starts at around $40,000. But if you're eyeing the trail-conquering Raptor trim, you're looking at closer to $70,000. With its bold retro styling, removable doors and roof, 𝐂𝐲𝐻 goes over any terrain, drive mode, and serious off-road chops like standard 4x4 advanced suspension and available 35-inch mud tires. It's clearly built for the wild. But here's the catch. Once you bring it home, reality hits hard, as owners have reported major issues like cracked fuel injectors that pose serious fire hazard, removable roofs that leak or fail to seal properly, troubling fuel system leaks, and even transmission failures that can leave you stranded miles from the nearest help. And while it's designed to dominate rocks and rivers, daily life is a different story. The ride quality is rough, the cabin is loud with lots of wind and road noise at highway speed, and the interior feels plasticky and cheaper than what you expect at this price point. Plus, with just 17 mpg on average, it guzzles gas like a full-size truck, making every trip to work feel like you're funding an oil company. So unless you're out crawling boulders every weekend, the Bronco might leave you frustrated, broke, and second-guessing your choice. And if you think that's bad, wait till you hear what we've got next, because the next SUV? It's somehow even worse. Number 6. Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler, an American icon that starts at around $33,000, sells the dream of off-road freedom with its unmistakable boxy design, removable doors and roof, trail-rated badge, solid front and rear axles, and available rock track 4x4 system, making it a beast on the trail. But once you're back on pavement, reality sets in fast, because the vague, floaty steering makes highway driving a white-knuckle experience. The stiff suspension translates every pothole straight to your spine, and the cabin is so noisy above 60 miles per hour that having a conversation feels like yelling over a leaf blower. And while the updated infotainment system and available premium trims add some creature comforts, they don't make up for the frustrating build quality. Owners have reported everything from leaky roofs and warped door seals to rusting frames and cracked welds. And let's not forget the recalls, including dangerous fuel line defects and airbag failures that turn safety into a question mark. Even fuel economy is a drag, averaging just 19 mpg, which makes this rugged ride feel like an expensive hobby more than a practical vehicle. So unless your daily route includes mud pits and mountain trails, the Wrangler might look like a dream, but drive like a headache. And if you think that's bad, just wait until we talk about the Jaguar F-Pace, because that luxury SUV brings a whole different kind of trouble. Number 5. Nissan Frontier. The Nissan Frontier, starting at around $29,000, is often seen as a no-nonsense mid-size truck built for tough jobs and off-road fun. With features like a standard 310 horsepower V6 engine, 9-speed automatic transmission, rugged body-on-frame construction, and available 4x4 capability. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find a long history of frustration, especially in models from 2005 to 2018, which are notorious for catastrophic transmission failures due to radiator fluid leaking into the transmission, defective fuel systems, and engine issues that have left countless owners with repair bills running into the thousands. And while the 2022 redesign finally gave the Frontier a modern look with a bold grille, LED headlights, and an upgraded 9-inch infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, it still struggles to compete. The cabin, though refreshed, feels a step behind rivals in refinement. The rear seats are cramped, ride quality is rough with a stiff suspension that punishes you on every pothole, and gas mileage sits at a mediocre 18 mpg combined, which is underwhelming for a mid-size truck in 2025. Yes, it can tow up to 6,720 pounds and handle tough terrain. But when reliability is questionable and ownership costs pile up unexpectedly, the Frontier starts to feel more like a gamble than a dependable partner. And if you think that's bad, just wait until we expose the next car that fails in ways no family should ever have to experience. Number 4. Volkswagen Jetta. The Volkswagen Jetta, with a starting price around $22,000, has long been a go-to in the compact sedan world, offering sleek European styling, a turbocharged engine, solid fuel economy at up to 42 mpg highway, and modern touches like a digital cockpit and available driver assist tech. But for many owners, that initial appeal fades fast as real-world issues pile up, especially in 2019 to 2021 model, where engine stalling, transmission failures, and unpredictable electrical glitches turn simple commutes into stressful question marks. Safety is also a major concern, with recalls tied to faulty fuel lines that pose fire risks, malfunctioning airbags, and ignition coil problems that can cause unexpected engine shutdowns. And while it scores decent on some crash tests, it doesn't lead the class, which leaves many drivers uneasy. Step inside, and it gets worse. What looks like a refined cabin at first glance reveals hard plastics, rattling panels, and an infotainment system that lags behind competitors in both features and reliability, often freezing or rebooting randomly. And though it's marketed as a budget-friendly option, hidden costs from repairs, frequent maintenance, and declining resale value can turn that affordable Jetta into a long-term regret. So if you're thinking this sedan is your reliable daily driver, you might want to think again. And if that sounds bad, wait until you hear about the next car that somehow makes the Jetta's problems look tame. Number 3. Land Rover Range Rover Sport. The Land Rover Range Rover Sport, starting at a hefty $83,000 and soaring past $120,000 for high-end trims, looks every bit the luxury SUV it claims to be. With a sleek exterior, a refined cabin packed with premium leather, real wood axe, dual touchscreen infotainment, a Meridian sound system, and a lineup of powerful engines including a 523 horsepower V8 and plug-in hybrid options, delivering impressive torque and off-road capability through Land Rover's terrain response system. But owning one is a different story entirely, as drivers often find themselves facing a parade of issues like random warning lights, brake system failures, air suspension malfunctions, electrical gremlins, and software bugs that leave the SUV disabled or stuck in limp mode, making the dealership feel like a second home. Past and present owners consistently report reliability headaches, with frequent recalls for engine, drivetrain, and fuel system problems that can lead to four-figure repair bills. And since this vehicle requires specialized technicians and parts, even basic maintenance can drain your wallet faster than a full tank of premium gas, which, by the way, it drinks generously. Despite its power, plush ride, and status symbol appeal, the Range Rover Sport often leaves owners frustrated, inconvenienced, and wondering how a six-figure SUV can feel so fragile. And if you think that's bad, just wait until we reveal the next car that somehow takes frustration to a whole new level. Number 2. Hyundai Tucson. The Hyundai Tucson, with a starting price around $27,000, is pitched as a smart, budget-friendly compact SUV packed with value, offering a stylish exterior, available all-wheel drive, a spacious cabin with a 10.25-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay, advanced driver assistance features like lane keeping assist and adaptive cruise control, and up to 80 cubic feet of cargo space. But for many owners, the real cost starts showing after the honeymoon phase ends, especially in 2016 to 2019 models, where catastrophic engine failures, oil pump defects, engine fires, and random stalling have left drivers stranded and stuck with massive repair bills, often just outside of warranty. Even more concerning are the multiple recalls tied to faulty brakes, electrical shorts that can spark fires, and problems with the ABS system that compromise overall safety. And while newer models have improved tech and ride quality, lingering concerns about long-term reliability remain, especially when fuel economy is just average at 26 mpg combined, falling short of class leaders like the Honda CR-V and Toyota RAV4. So despite its attractive price and features, the Tucson often ends up costing more in stress, downtime, and unexpected repairs, making it a risky bet for anyone looking for peace of mind on the road. And if you think that's rough, stick around, because the next vehicle proves that poor design and reliability can turn even a good deal into a full-on disaster. Number 1. Tesla Model Y. The Tesla Model Y, starting at around $48,000, is often hailed as the future of driving, sleek, tech-forward, and boasting up to 330 miles of range on a full charge. It offers blistering acceleration, a minimalist high-tech interior with a massive 15-inch touchscreen, over-the-air updates, and cutting-edge features like autopilot and full self-driving for an extra $12,000, making it a dream for EV fans and early adopters. But peel back the high-tech sheen, and you'll find a long list of frustrating flaws that Tesla still hasn't ironed out. Inconsistent build quality plagues nearly every production year, with widespread complaints of panel misalignment, inconsistent paint finishes, rattling trim, water leaks in the trunk, and rear seat creaks that make this premium SUV feel unfinished. And while the software is innovative, it's not without problems. Owners have reported full-screen blackouts mid-drive, losing access to navigation, climate controls, and even speedometer readings, all while Tesla's controversial phantom braking issue persists, where the car randomly slams on the brakes due to perceived but non-existent hazards, turning highway driving into a nerve-wracking guessing game. The ride, while quiet and responsive, can feel overly firm due to its stiff suspension, and the interior, though modern, lacks the comfort and luxury feel found in similarly priced competitors like the BMW iX or Audi Q4 e-tron. Tesla's direct-to-consumer service model also leaves many buyers frustrated, with long service wait times, limited repair locations, and inconsistent customer support, meaning when things go wrong, and they often do, getting help can feel like pulling teeth. So while the Model Y offers impressive performance, lightning-fast acceleration, and groundbreaking tech, it still struggles with the basics: fit, finish, reliability, and support. And for nearly $50,000, those shouldn't be optional, making this EV a risky leap unless you're prepared to live with the growing pains of innovation. And if you think EV headaches are bad, wait until you hear about the next car that's been a mechanical nightmare for decades. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, then make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos. And to see 10 most satisfying SUVs, then click on the left video. And to see 7 cheap SUVs, then click on the right video.